Hey y'all, it's Lemonette. Imagine this at about 3 a.m. this morning. I make my way to the bathroom, which is a morning ritual about 3 a.m. That's as long as the old peanut bladder can go. And I head back to bed and I get this thought flash across in front of my very eyes. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, go tell Aunt Rhodie, go tell Aunt Rhodie, go tell Aunt Rhodie, the old gray goose is dead. Now, I know there's a lot more verses to that song, and there's probably a story involved, but the only one I can remember is just go tell Aunt Rhodie, the old gray goose is dead. You know, it brings up a couple of questions. Number one, who in the heck is Aunt Rhodie? Who names a kid Rhodie? You know, it makes you think of like a guy that puts the speakers up for Aerosmith, you know. That's a roadie. Why would you have an Aunt Rhodie? Anyway, and what is this goose to her that we have to go tell her that it's dead? I mean, is it like one she was wanting for Sunday dinner and we've accomplished our goal of killing the goose so that she can cook it for dinner? Or was it her pet and she's going to be upset and squall all day? I mean, what is going on with the old gray goose? I've never tasted goose that I'm aware of. If it tastes anything like duck, I probably never will taste goose, because duck has a foul taste. Ooh, I'm so punny, sometimes I can't stand it. But yeah, I never cared for duck. The many one time I've ever tried it. That's beside the point. So yeah, go tell Aunt Rhodie what the heck's going on with that song, and where did it come from, and why did we have to sing it as children? I don't think I ever wanted to sing that song. I think I was forced to several times. Also, I wasn't crazy about the song Red Rover, let somebody come over. We used to sing that in grade school, and the class was divided in two, and you had to stand holding hands, and like if Christopher was, let Christopher come over, he had to run from one side to the other and try to break through. He would choose like the two weakest people in the line and go for that bond that they had with their hands together and try to break through, and whoever tried to come through mine, I always made it through, because I didn't want my arm broken, What'd you call that game? No, it wasn't. What did you call that game? Anyway, it was stupid. It was stupid. Red Rover. Oh, and we played dodgeball. And we had those little balls that were official dodgeballs, okay? They're like rubbery, and they made that sound. And I had totally put that sound out of my mind until I watched the movie Dodgeball with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, which is hilarious, by the way. I love that movie. But when they hit each other with the dodgeballs, it's got that, it's a weird kind of sound. And when I saw that movie, I went, oh man, those dodgeballs actually make that sound when they hit you. But yeah, we used to have those back in elementary school. My elementary school had a gymatorium. That's actually what they called it, a gymatorium. It was a gymnasium with a stage. I imagine a lot of schools. I guess they still have them. I don't know if it's the going thing now or not. But that's where we put on the 8th grade play. I have a horrifying story about that. Yeah. Anyway, childhood and games. Did you guys play the same games? I mean, I know a lot of you are younger than me. How about rock school? We played rock school. And our elementary school had probably about 6 steps up to the door. And you would sit on everybody would sit on the first step. And the person that was the teacher would put a rock in one of their hands, and then they would hold them up to us like this, and you had to guess which hand the rock was in, and if you got it right, you got to move up a step, and then when whoever made it to the top step first won. You know, when I think about what the kids have today and the graphics and these video games that they're playing and all this reality stuff, you know, and I compare it to rock school, and you know, you can only imagine if there's that much difference in what games I played as a child and what my grandchildren are playing. What in the world are their grandchildren going to be doing? So all you people think, oh, well, I'm glad I'm here now and when it's cool, because I won't have to go through all that where yeah, you will, because these, you know, your grandkids are going to be coming along and they're going to have something about 1,000,000 times more awesome than what you got to do when you were a kid. But it just makes you wonder, what in the world could it be next? What in the world could it be next? Love yins. Bye now.